Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. I'm so glad to be with you people on this channel today. So today's tutorial is going to focus on the off-shoulder sleeve you are seeing on the screen. Okay, so I got this subscribers request to make this sleeve. Okay, so and I would want to show you how you can perfectly achieve this sleeve using your basic long sleeve pattern. So for the basic long sleeve pattern, I'll be dropping the link on the description box below. Okay, in case you don't know how to achieve your long sleeve pattern. So as you can see on the screen right here on the table, I have my basic long sleeve, which I've traced out on my piece of pattern paper, as you can see. So right now I have on the basic long sleeve the biceps, the cap sleeve, elbow, and the 3/4 sleeve. And you can see I have some markings to them in here. So I'm just going to simply retrace these lines. I'm going to create these lines once again because it's going to serve as a guide for these cold shoulder sleeve. Okay, so in here I have my cap sleeve. The upper line is the cap sleeve, and the one here is the biceps and the elbow. Okay, so I'll just want to write down these lines. I'm going to indicate the lines right now. Okay, and this is the 3/4 sleeve. So looking at the screen, you can notice how the sleeve went. Okay, so it's just as simple as this. It passed a little above the elbow. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take the midpoint of the elbow. That is the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm dividing the elbow by 2, and this is the midpoint on the elbow. Okay, so from the midpoint of the elbow, I'm going to go in by 2 inches this way and 2 inches that way. That will serve as the connection of my sleeve. Okay, in line with what we have on the screen. So now you can see this is the back piece of it and this is the front piece. Okay, this part is back of the sleeve and this part is the front of the sleeve. So now at the point of the back piece from here, I want to also connect what I have in here. Because of how the sleeve went, I'll come up by 2 inches and I'll be giving it another 2 inches as the width of the sleeve. So I'll be connecting this sleeve right now. I'll be connecting what I have from this point. I'm connecting what I have. Okay, let me go by this point first. I'll connect what I have up to this point for the sleeve, and I'll come up from this point and I'll also go in by 2 inches and come out by another 2 inches and connect these 2 inches points. The outer 2 inches points, I'll connect it up to this point. You can see the shape of that sleeve is already coming out in here. Okay, so and it dropped from this point, from the elbow. We have a little dropping up at about 3 inches. So I'll keep connecting from what I have here. I'll keep taking the line till I get to that point, like that, till I get to the point. Okay, so I can just freehand it a little. You can see. Okay, so just trying to get exactly what we have on the picture. All right, so this is what we have on that picture. So I'll now be taking the width of the sleeve. Okay, so I'll be taking the width of the sleeve at 2 inches or 2.5. Well, let me just do 2 inches, but if you feel the 2 inches is too small, you can increase it to 2.5. Okay, so I'll just connect like this to the point of that center elbow, and I'll come back again like this till I form the shape of the sleeve. You can see that. Okay, so that is it. So at this point, I'm going to cut off what we have in here, and once I cut it off, the next thing I'm going to do, we are going to insert the sleeve. Okay, so the sleeve can be longer on the elbow. It all depends on where you want it to be, but for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll be leaving it at where it is. Okay, the width can also increase, like I've said before. So the most important thing is to get the shape of what we have on that sleeve, so it can be attached on the armhole. So I'll just cut from here like this. I believe you are seeing what I'm doing in here. So this is the part of the armhole I'm cutting right now, the armhole part of the sleeve. Can you see that? So we are done, and this is it. So this is what I have in here. So all I'm going to do is to cut this of my fabric right now and add my seam allowances where necessary. So I want you to note that this is the part that will be attached to the back armhole. Okay, to the back armhole of the sleeve, and this is the part that will be attached to the front armhole of the sleeve. So once this is done, once you are done, you cut and add your seam allowances where necessary, and you attach this. This will be attached on the armholes for the front and for the back. You can see that. So it's as simple as this. Okay, all right. So if you wish to increase the width, you can increase the width. Okay, once you've gotten it like this, if 2 inches is too small, you can add up some inches to it. Okay, so and another thing I want to talk about is this. All right, so this is exactly what you are expected to have for that sleeve, as you can see. So all you are going to do is to attach the front piece on the front armhole and attach the back piece on the back armhole. Okay, so it's going to be attached like this on the side of the garment. Okay, and it falls like this. But I want to add more to this. You know, we have 2 inches from here to here, and on the screen there you can see the length of that sleeve is a little longer than 2 inches. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to place it back on a plain pattern paper right now, so I can increase the lower piece of this. Okay, so I'll just put a gum to it so I can get this exactly the way it is on the screen. Okay, so I'll just extend the center piece. So I'll just make an extension of the center piece from this point. Okay, I'm going to come down, make it like 6 inches. Okay, that's additional 4 inches to what I have, and I'm going to blend it up. I'll just blend it up from this point to the 6 inches point like this. Okay, so I'm just trying to get it exactly the way it is on that outfit. All right, so you can see I've made an extension, so you can just freehand it so it comes down and give you exactly the shape of what we have in there. Okay, all right, so this is just a sketch to show you how you can go about that sleeve. Okay, so at least you have an idea of what to do before you attach that piece to your cold shoulder. So now I'm going to cut the extension. Okay, I'm going to cut the extension right now. All right, so I think we have it better like this. Okay, so you need to be creative at this point. So this is it, and this is the sleeve. So all you are going to do is to cut and add your seam allowances. Overlock this part, the outer part or the inner part. You can overlock, or you can, hem the other, this other part, outer and inner part. So all you need to do is to make sure you know the armhole part that goes for the front, that will be attached to the armhole for the front, and the part that will be attached at the back. Okay, so once that is done, this is what we have at the end of the. So right now I want to cut this on the fabric to show you how it's going to be cut. So I'm placing my pattern on my fabric right now. This is exactly how you are going to place your pattern on the fabric. Okay, so I'll just add my seam allowances. I'm adding 0.5. I'll also add 0.5 because I want to overlock this part. But if you are folding it, hemming it, please add 1 inch to it if you are hemming. But for this purpose of this tutorial, this is just to demonstrate to you how you go about the sleeve. All right, so now I've added my seam allowances where necessary. Okay, I added 0.5 inch all around. So the part for the back, I'm going to make a mark to it, and the part for the front, because once I take off this pattern now, I might not really know which part is front or back. So I'm just making a little notch to indicate my front. So I'm taking off this pattern right now, and I'll go over to the dress form. I'm going to put this sleeve, attach it the way it's being attached on the picture. So I will attach the front parts at the armhole line for the front, and the back piece for on the armhole line for the back. Okay, so let me fix it on the dress form so you see how it comes out. All right, beautiful people, so right now you can see the finished out look of the coat shoulder sleeve. So all you need to do is to make sure the body's coat shoulder is properly drafted, and you follow the instructions on this video for your sleeve, and have your sleeve properly hemmed or overlocked. Okay, so all you are going to do is to sew in the front piece or to the armhole part, and the back piece to the armhole part, and that is all for the sleeve. Okay, all right people, I believe you enjoyed this content. If you love this content, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this each week. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your questions and comments on the description box below, and your suggestions as well. Okay, so thank you for stopping by on this video once again. See you in my next video. Bye.